In recent years, Silvex International Limited has joined other stakeholders in Nigeria's push for self-sufficiency in rice, a move that has seen the nation move up the ladder to become Africa's largest producer of rice paddy.
Our companies felt that we should key into the government policy to promote the outgrower scheme. And last year, in the dry season, we supported 500 hectares of rice in Jigawa. In the rainy season of 2020, we again promoted 500 hectares of rice. Now this year, 2021 dry season, we are promoting 900 hectares of outgrower rice production. Last year, we operated in 6 local governments of Jigawa State. Now we are expanding to 9 local governments.
Through the Outgrowers scheme, Silvex, along with its partners, have not only been able to enhance rice production in Jigawa State, but is boosting the capacity of farmers with improved seedlings, along with other farm inputs and the necessary knowledge and skills for better farm practices.
Currently, what we are doing at Silvex is that we are using 900 hectares of farmers' feed, trying to introduce them to a new variety of rice, which is flood tolerant. Over the years, we all realized that there is a problem of flooding during the rainy season farming, and these have affected farmers' yield seriously. Considering the importance of rice in Nigerian economy today, we feel that there is a need for us to come in as a private sector to boost the production of farmers to make their livelihood more better. By achieving that is what we are now doing, what we call our outgrower scheme. By contracting 900 farmers, we gave them input, quality input, and a rice variety that is tolerant to flooding. That is Faro 66 and Faro 67. These 2 varieties are very good and high yielding. Our expected yield is around 8 tons per hectare. But on the farmers' field, we are expected to get maybe 7 tons per hectare.
There is also Summers 53, an improved variety also released in 2013. It's also a good yielding variety with a yield of up to 7.2 tons per hectare. That's about 96 bags. With good practices, actually it also surpasses the 100 bags limit. It's also high in protein, so it's a seed when produced that can mitigate the protein deficiency levels within rural communities that are not able to afford animal protein. It complements the protein, so it's very important, and the yield is very good to farmers with high economic returns.
We train the farmers on the very good agronomic practices, on the production and all the value chain. We empower the farmers. We ask them specifically on their needs, their requirements, on what they need in terms of fertilizers, in terms of seeds, in terms of chemicals, and of course we give them at the appropriate time. But the most unique fact of the scheme is that while other companies are very mindful of making huge profit, we are very mindful of giving back to the society, which means investing more in the backward integration to support the smallholder farmers by not adding a mark of profit on the input.
Those farmers we supported are getting a lot in return out of their efforts and our support. For example, about 2 months ago, we visited one of the sites at Azomu. A farmer introduced his younger brother who benefited from our scheme last year, and he netted over a million from a hectare from the proceeds of the rice we supported him. And he said from that proceed he was able to buy a vehicle, and the vehicle is now involved in commercial services, and it is the proceeds from the commercial services that are being recycled to support this year's cropping cycle. So you can see the impact.
The outgrower scheme for our rice farmers in Jigawa State is a unique project for us in the sense that it is not our only outgrower scheme. Silvex is presently cultivating over 5,000 hectares in different locations spread across the country, in different regions of the country. And we are also doing about 2,600 hectares of outgrower scheme for rice alone.